let's see. Who's next?
It's Dr. Stanley Fisk, I believe.
Ah, Stanley Fisk. I'm familiar with him.
Oh, right.
Yes, he's quite an old-fashioned character, I'm led to believe. I heard he was at the birth of Dr. Roberts.
Please come in.
Now then, what's all this ruckus about?
Dr. Stanley Fisk, please take a seat.
What's this, 10 to 2? I like to look a man in the eye when I talk to him. And just call me Hubert. Hubert Archibald Stanley Macmillan Fisk. Or just Hubert, whatever tickles your pickle.
Okay, Hubert, I do believe you understand what this session is about.
Not at all. Why else would one question the ruckus? I was just a bleeding young Timmy, a bad case of the blood, don't you see? And I was forced to come down here by some nurse chap.
Well, this is what we call an informal disciplinary hearing.
Nothing wrong with my hearing. No. As fine as Lord Chamberlain's moustache.
Dr. Stanley Fisk, let's just get to the point of order here. There have been a number of complaints brought to our attention over the past year, and some of them are quite serious and need our attention.
Well, you fire away, young man.
Well, your pipe would be one of them. You are aware that this hospital has a no smoking policy within the grounds.
I thought that was just for the patients, the women and the levies.
Well, no, it's sort of for everyone. There have been quite a few complaints of you having a couple of quick breaks here and there.
Excuse me, could you point me in the direction of a hospital, young man?
You're in a hospital.
Ah, splendid. Appear to be absolutely ramsbottomed on some opium. Care for some?
I'm okay, thanks.
You can. Think you'll find they're all purely medicinal. A gentleman is nothing without his pipe, don't you see?
Well, that's the least of your worries. Your clinical skills are completely antiquated and have caused numerous fatalities, doing even the most basic procedures. Here you go, Doctor, your standard surgical set.
Oh, no. I only ever use my own. Clean that up, nurse. Yes, here we are. Yes, that'll do nicely.
Have they been sterilised, Doctor?
Yes, we sterilised them in rum this afternoon. They should be just dandy.
Yes, sir.
Not to mention your appalling hygiene standards and poor aseptic technique.
Pipe. There you go. Pepper. Mm-hmm. Bring it up, yep. Tomato? I said no tomato in my theatre last week. There, just as I like it. There simply is no way to connect a slice of tomato with the rupturing of an aorta, pepper or no, in the Marfan's patient.
Well, your patient manner is considered quite offensive, Dr. Fisk.
I use nothing but the most respectable of language.
Well, in a recent case, when referencing to the son of a patient, you said, doesn't he look a bit syndrome-y?
I remember the chap. Funny little eyes, slightly jaundiced, I recall, yes.
He was Asian.
A colonial. My mistake. My mistake.
We even tried limiting your patient contact by enrolling in one of our teaching schemes.
I'm afraid we don't have a blackboard for the day's session, but we do have a new white board. Yes. And, of course, get your slates out, and we'll continue with the day's teaching. Now, this specimen, kindly donated by Messrs. Burke and Messrs. Hare, is a fine example of the modern man. Here we have his heart, clearly thinking away behind his beady little eyes, crossed out by Charon's boatman himself. And here, the spleen, found in the left arm. Possible kidneys in the right leg. And these, of course, spilling everywhere are his brains. So, yes, of course we would treat initially with hot toddy. Hot toddy. None of this penicillin or erythromycin. No, this is hot toddy, classic case.
Sadly, even that wasn't too great a success when you instructed one patient. The best way to ascertain the temperature of a patient is the insertion of a gloved, lubricated digit into one's rectum.
Rectum? Damn near killed him, I heard.
Well, there is one position that's just come up in the hospital that we think you'd be perfect for.
Well, you know me, Scotty boy. Any challenge, big or small? You look like you've been a good boy this year. Why don't you reach into Santa's lucky dip? You might even get some opium.
Who are you? Why are you wearing a knight's costume?
That's right, opium. Merry Christmas, everyone.